floor and afei Ketan Junction so your Episoft Lodge Hotel ewo Takrade na Obama ewo Perfect Skin and Body Therapy friend 0553 312 911 and 0272 453535 na one edi nkomo OP wallpapers and so the 3D wallpapers no P area about na so kwajibi ne fire decoration ni nyina o demo e wo honom o corridors ni mo ba bia a wo hia wallpaper e de SSC ho no oba OP aso o mobi na de akosiesi o afei eniema aka bia wo hia e de SSC o demo ne hwaye kama biti se bia center carpet e bia plastic wardrobes e bia diffusers na pe e bia pe blind curtains ani nyina AOP wallpapers and I do any chem e wona so na wa ma obi adum PZ na na kwesi agema bro sign mo ho na yewo next building to Hello FM and afa Kronom barrier abronsan na market ni dia nim he no also ba obehu ye e first floor friend e 0540 353 750 0540 353 750 no AOP wallpapers the number and me day atu edwano the boss player Eugene Adu Poku striker seated alongside Danger Man Hariawa. Yes, also ewaha boss good evening
soro bibia bokode
boss na me adum bibia e fine
me ra ho mo
oh adai
video bi so start ya ba na me share video ni wie no solo me ra ho na ahute
and also fa pole ni na
yeah and we kra ma clear a year of the see no
yeah
na solo baby aye duru no Edin
and ankasa de na ayare who especially when IGP e kofi
enu me hu ne yire ne ma omo video na awosia gume solo minya sun kura kamesu na wie me sa ko hu sa video no na bafo se ma send the amount
yeah me download
afeli areho no solo ayemo
pole na ankasa no o hwe
nipa sheda
yeah
boni trimu po so be di bone
the videos then sema e ba ne de ade no
na utie audio na e wa chire na solo areho sebi ubetimi akoba bi na oni nipa na nam ba sebi se no ya aboa
yes and no omo
na enye nipa
yeah
sunu ne ban ayese nipa da di na tinimu because menim die ntia
sa nipa na me na from nimpan se hu nipa sunu woni uti hu nipa
so ye nipa
se nipa oni tibia na ni ye bia na odi gina ho na ne bobia ne de se nipa ne nipa sunu nipa yayi na e man oye nipa no oni bi
na solo kenim se football de sports e entertainment o nti se obi ko stadium so person ko hwe football o ko so de ko giginani
yeah
nti on se abrofona kwa du stage bi se obi she da ko stadium not because of person ko hwe ball but just to feel the atmosphere e bi ko Saturday one in the family okwa ya create bar kama bi restaurant kama bi mo de kakra ka o ma no a mo de adwane na guso but ya hane de solo ya ma football na kwa yete se ye kowo asentokwa ene ye ko nti se wo ko na wa mo ho ban ye a wa ra asema wo busua ebetie ene se wo ntimi ama bedu fi because watching that video no minim de ba for hwe na say ye be fa ho adwene na ye be ma ho kwan na se betimi ayi sa video na e de akira manfo on the show na yabo audio no eso akira amanko 40
disturbing there and keep me video
because at a point
audio na
it looks like na obi kura prevent ambulance no
some money move
na obi shout to say ya wo obi sikan yo amanfo mra na obi prevent say ye mie gate ne kwa amom nko ebia
nipa ne da
pole no da no sabre ne kwa no hwe video na solo na nyame nyanto ne samfre no
so they be crying me so pejane
yes
trying to say something
was unze utie eyewitnesses in common na nipa ne de se kind of war no gina ba bi kura kakra woro na tade or tall from the crowd according to eyewitness ye de ne koto pragem esa yi ni free pragem man anke satam nyina na no otimi odin komo enti no hemu pa omo wo ne se kind no it take be 20 to 30 minutes no mo ye de ne to hanom na ya yi na to ha ne ayese na ye hu ohun ti ya ne ensempi enye amunumu ho no ma na otoye o break akra to a point ono ana as they say wa break no 1 and 9 no we video na so disturbing but it will be say there ya especially when nipa no wo hwe video na hu se ofa eya obu pa ase na ni tuase
ya sheda bobi pa
we ene se wo torture obi on ase wo torture obi se onwu no wetimi ayikola ewu a eya pa
ya bobi pa se omra stadium na edubi mfoni a kire ne se wo ba hwehwe abrantie wi na dini bone make sure say omo be free stadium akofie no onka ho bi yini free ho how edientia ye boy solo ebeye yeni
ebeche pa
yasem ehwe ni musie benya mpanyifo bi o show ne so ai no mo ebedi nkomo ebedi nkomo so ahoma ne so na ne nyina efa eye na no kwasi ada asante kotoko game a omo ene insu atreman eboye ewo insu atre na ya yenua eye pole inam esansa match nti ofiri mu no yebedi di ho enkomo we de yenyina yenya akoma na yenhwe same fa audio no to ase whilst video no eda eye screen so to betia join here on Facebook eye Promise Radio 102.7 Promise Radio 102.7 na also any opportunity a video no be whilst I dey audio no so ede mamo
on the sick can be man in the hole. Obi the sick can be man in the hole. Ambulance. You see, you are the officer. You see what is going on in the town today? What's going on in the town? What's over now? This is my wrong reaction. On the sick can be man in the hole. Obi the sick can be man in the hole. Ambulance. You see, you are the officer. You see what is going on in the town today? What's going on
Solo
boss
no na ye de egu no ese who say ye kase ya wo bi sikan yo na abrante na wo share eye club tea eye fita no who say or prevent eye police for no kra so mo be bie gate no makọ he de asi ompene
say ono na normal remand no say 2 weeks more.
Yes. Ntu hwa obi pia ne de ne hwe fom.
Am obi kra tam I think akonyo say bibia.
Eye part of Kotoko security no.
Na nko person de.
Yes, em say kwadwo.
Yeah.
Ha said be omo be bie gate no makọ because at a point no solo from reports na eba ne che say de na wotwi ambulance no. Ye ka kire ne say man into ambulance no. The ambulance ne ba for a players no officials ama for supporters na see two yes
said who
say ye two ambulance ne the free stadium ho na player bi susu press see e be dey and ni nyina kan sem na ye kan no say
boss
ambulance na ye kan ho asem solo tie ye teams na ebo home no omo ne ko han ambulance enti omo wo tumi ewa ambulance so mo na be kire the ambulance ne yemfa nye on match day fa ne yes ade we
na boss yenhwe mrofo ibo ibia supporter at stance ma condition BSC medical team of both teams plus a be a Red Cross crowd wa omu nyina jade omu ye ho acostance ni mkwade attend to nipa no
area me wo ho na me nya
when the kind so say ambulance ba players nkwantina na football na yebo no players ne coaches ne nkwade a senka ni nkanema bebre emfa nko
na me ka cho say ambulance no so oba stadium ho to me ni she home team nsem omo na kire the ambulance ne be ye which enya sa na say
boss na in any case
area me ho na manya ko bi na number na matwera to ho me ye ho adwuma didi matem se ma attack makika ma adwuna kire fi president area ne ya
wan kire wan boni din wa nyini hu
so onye bema
ono kra was ne number ne report
o wudi nya abotra me ha ho na nyoma ekosu solo clearly Ghana Premier League na any course football difference be no Gala no quite organize or mantem no quite better well organized than Ghana Premier League
no proactiveness and Nancy na me boss who say Ashanti Region Division 2 Santo Kwanto kwa we say zone na omu teams ni 8 number 1 venue they ne be a 4 matches near the munyina makogu 1 venue Mr. Wa because you pay a buwe na we too kwan ya any say ni I say enti 8 teams and 10 teams 12 teams no number 1 venue na dey ni make sure so bia born 1 match from an upper to anumre Saturday Sunday ni a provide adequate security e was our 1 venue no near the abo matches no be akofi
bafo fagaka so
ebi mutimi tena ase na omo etumi de ene
we ebetimi ato bia etu de wote ho na osebo mmoa emaye ntu sebi nyoma fun nyoma hunu nyoma tantan ayekoso ewe ye football ye ntu ase na oso de obedi akire otuwa ne asende credit amano ani age kodi we atem koye wei ochina bi obekọ lake center bi na memfa sa ama na akoye wo
anya okra na betumi aye obi
hu nipa bi
na se obi obenwa boss mpacho danger bo kromu anko na ye park ambulance ba bia e wo se ye adwuma na driver and take ambulance ni hu bi da ambulance driver see Africa nim so okohebo
but one also so I see yin adi o
one go yin adi
yeah but don't
be ba ko ne kra na on boss unko ba bia ye nkro ya
the purpose of which
emergency cases
for emergency purposes
emergency is na for driver
I see here
ambulance o park si where what 90 minutes me bobo ni wie e mo bia kofi
enye safe ne ga say ambulance driver ye hunu anase ye hu safo
o park ambulance ase me ko hebo ni bi
asem na ye ka no nti ase o ambulance ne so ko hebo omo so mo mane nkofa no ne so hebo
you see the crime you are preventing from performing his duties
because omo the ambulance ne buy for players no and officials
ambulance na team ne dia anya ambulance we no man ne toy
o man ne toy ba ye ko bo match no
team ne ko request
home team ne na ko han no dia ba wa ko han atwa ka o
home team no say one ambulance anko abo no ye mo
na se we dey ne amfa bi anko kra nka mfa so da bi ne senka ambulance nsi o kra yi nim se wo dey because your boss utie nkomo na eba na nipa na ye won se kan no di nkan de ne to praga mu no request say so fa to ambulance no na de mbe content tie ne ambulance no okra se nka praga ebo akoko mpe kura ebi anko be du hospital
ko bi tu okra no ma nya de ne ke se
so hu tinke bi no okra nke
Jibo
danger
every minute since this heinous crime was committed, you know, I keep getting disappointed in the leadership of the Ghana Football Association, the ESCO, the General Secretary who is in charge, and the head of the administration, and then the president. Mr. President, Kumasi Asante Kotoko and also form way back before nominations were opened. This club doesn't deserve this from you. Said in Preduasa, Omo amene da omutiri mu no, om de mekasa wi a omo medi matem nyehwe. But omo di matem wi a omo wo abusuya bi beto wo mo. Na afi wo matena na amene le da omutiri mu no, na om de aye adwuma. Ni ahwese ebeye omo da na se ebeye omo ya. Mr. President, nobody is asking for anything from you. But yen before yen Ghana for there obi wu a se bi obi to a omo de hye na to no ye mo yakọ se obi de hye to a obi to a busua na omo de hye na to no ye mo yakọ ni aka so mo se wo mo nyi handkerchief fan people mo ni handkerchief kan o twa se
do kan handkerchief do
fan people mo ni issue. Mr. President, for Christ's sake, you are the president of the Ghana Football Association. It is your competition that has led to the loss of a life. President, no, China didn't see say the competition and leading to the loss of a life. No, shadow from that angle. No, so what must say? It is your it is a competition organized by you. There be a charging for and pay a charging for and pay. It is this competition that has led to a loss of life. Probably on your crown competition no promote tomorrow. By promoting Kotoko matches, no, he was promoting the Ghana League and Ameboa. So Paul go can't send me a name for one. Come on, charge no. Now then what now you are so silent. Your silence is too loud, Mr. President. Your silence is too loud. The president of the Ghana Football Association, your silence is too loud. Baby, I won't be away there. And yes, if I would have found it, Brown. Send a ultimate trouble Facebook, ultimate trouble Facebook, ultimate trouble Twitter. Somebody say, must have an S. X and S. X. Obi a oni na jai wo X say I am go so down was say x no was
x letter x no kwa bibia
x y z boss I know the general secretary to be obi a human oma di we nya ne ya oma ade na ese no oma ne nya ne ya on feel pain about it to say the nipa na ade na to no hwe obi a woni me anyi twaka bia ye fa ne say wo tamfo kra no bibi say tu na wo show remorse wo show concern wo ma nipa hu say we die kapempena sem die kabene ni edi so we die ha dwen ya is so bad on the part of the president that he has been mute all this while. 72 hours, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
72.
No, and yet, Mr. President, and yet.
And now 48 hours.
48 hours.
Yeah.
And yet, I know. Boss, I said like I know. I what can I say? You see, I'm talking about although as a person, all show, all can be Biafra because he's the leader. Okay? Just say something. You the small man alcohol. Okoba no dey no beka kire wo. No obo amanyere wo sesen. Ofan bacho what man say. Say wo so man obi. Magiatum. Na wo suma ni pakro no man ko ye no. Oba no amane be no de bo no obo amanyere na wo sesen Mr. President. What are you saying? What sort of report that was given to you? And what are you saying as the leader of the federation, as the leader who oversees the game, are leading to the loss of a life? Can we be oh my man? Can we be oh no be you see, he's silent. If he doesn't know, he's driving people away from the stadium. It is a when you go for one ko ball be more. I don't know why you. I'm sure from that angle, no.
Me too, pa.
The long silence of the president of the football association. What it means is that Samitifiene, na say bobo na me kwara mi wu a obi amfa me ho. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
You're not getting it.
I'm getting it.
We are getting the picture.
So
they move the whole pay.
Say Otsoropa, ya bobo in this center in this country. Na me so life me fear my family sika ya se mboto makofo card yakọ. Na me bi to me. Nobody cares. That is what the Ghana Football Association president is telling us. Now I can say, and go for your tito. Who thinks everybody is daft now? People think everybody is daft. Whoa, until I can say that silent is too loud.
Say, asem KCS.
Asem KCS. Oh, you like a say we.
O my ni na obi a on play football kura ti asem we ya. Na raho.
Me say maybe say I go for debate. Just in the street of Edu. Everywhere, people are talking about it.
Na asem CSC FA president uti Facebook and I wish you happy birthday.
You are more interested in now we here. Now fans so on the social media so could be cry.
I wish you happy birthday. I know now we are interested in because I am comfortable with to ababa.
President
polio so polio on toaba.
Aboniti on toaba.
And I say bia ba.
You tell toaba
bia ye kotoko panyina.
Anko obe show.
Yes.
Yo.
So what the mention as.
Mati ase.
Enti ekire say echitafo no mo ko stadium kokko hebo no. O say
omuntu omofo.
Clementino ade ba ko edin wo wiase. Eni se obi enya obi a owo ope. Owo tema ede ma bibi. Ebi ni poli. Watu no ho asi ho. Fine e kotoko adwuma na oye. But say poli ko radio station. Forget about ebia poli asemo obeka. I only need benya problem. You don't get people Clementino we are dedicated to say poli. So no adi ni sika be sori anopa. Obe move across every radio station in Kumasi to talk about Kotoko.
To talk about Kotoko bi dombo.
Omo support Kotoko ya. Poli awanya ni baby ko kan we. Na enum we ya Black Stars ebebo matching. Nya no mko share poko pante share komo musika so
support.
eti na edi message na wo send am ko Poku Sheriff no nya no mdo mu ko kodibu a eti a chese Poku Sheriff no omo ko na nyame anhwe omo so anfo ma ko duru anfo ma ma e na omo ko nya nkwanhia bi a ko bi owo ma wawu bi owu kwa obi awu kwa. We need the kind of leadership you got to abase be show kire ya na kopike bafo ayi pillars of my offering Premier League competition na hwenyo ma obobo so be ma league na ye
I want a manifesto di mu no
we are ya lucky say yankun referee because several occasions and our supporters are chasing referees on stadium.
Referee's life has been endangered. And na pa ko sim du muka no. Say your uncle bi tie fi ho. Omo didi me peche. Referees no come the woman. Referees no minim sa afa de etu omo ka for bare performance ni etu omo ka.
Aduana ba say ono won komo. Nti uyo no obedi.
Me patcho mate.
Okay.
Aduana ba me da senya me shira.
Ma Kingsley fa pillars of my offering into so na ba for yinhwem.
On fan to so.
Okay.
On fan so solo mo nitimi kan bro fo solo. E do bro fa bre wo.
Boss push ma me na.
Ada wani hu.
E chire duro.
Oh, solo sa.
So be zoom ya ma.
Kata.
So na just okay.
Solo.
Autonomy to ensure full attention for the management of the league.
The boy yes I am. O de da no.
Na wo hear microphone abeka gum. Oh, and you know, what's the autonomy to ensure full attention for the management of the Premier League. I don't know. Autonomy. Say na and talk about we need to bring to go jaya as say omunti bi yen no.
Say nanka or be ma Premier League no adene ho every organized we no nanka enya body on behwe.
Okay.
Say the be attention e be ba league no number 2.
So me buy na dia betwim na betile na the program
we can go twa nanka na so.
We don't know to choose me.
Okay, koi.
Good, me tell you. Oh say you know assembly no you dey church mu. Good NFL adjective no me da say. Good sponsorship for the Premier League. Yes. But get sponsorship for the Premier League. Good. Good sponsorship for the Premier League. So no, dem kwai.
So we dey self-explanatory.
That dey yourself tablet you.
Say o say obepe enkrofo a omba be so ye league na sene na enye sa ke de eye kama pa eye pa no
ese Canadian
omba be so league na sene ne de o musika be bo ho bra no de o de be ba no e wo say ye de eye pa.
Good media rights syndication.
Say TV bi ba say obetwa ye ball na
asabe ye to so okay asabe ba wo.
Say ye fa TVB and as a media organization bi so me twa ye ball na de eye papa a o di sika bebre beba
na so coverage papa e fe
coverage papa e na ono de
boss mbacho number 4 no haromo mu nyina ho number 4 no bi afọ attention na so etie for yesem number 4 no mu tie ho yi mu hwe number 4 no yi boss wadaroma hwe number 4 no yi ma me pa so no number 4 no nyabote na bi mu hwe number 4 no yi number 4 improve the quality of fan experience. Number 4 hey we first one nya inje to so de asembe ba
number 4 ne kra na ne 5 no ewo
oh se me ba se ka se to so de ba ye to so de ba krakra me se ye ntem ka se me to so no ka ye nya no 4 because koso number 5 okay so se me panka fo number 5 create family friendly stadia no hooliganism and look at was had a two into bracket just say nothing with that and also pass say basa ye pa de bi nsi wono mo yanko
same way no asem bia be symmetry mo na we dey make
all right you be you for program so
I be the promise in
create family
friendly stadia.
Yes,
no hooliganism.
Ono ani team Dreams FC ene mediema ko bobo almost player supporters in BT stadium say player person o share Dreams
me ka say incident
omo fabo no mo two blue player no ya nka ho asem o say o the good sponsorship for the Premier League beba. Then never mind the good sponsorship for the Premier League aba. This will create a positive brand.
And all can you also be enhancing the corporate and then number 6 and be enhancing the corporate image and brand of the Ghana Premier League.
Then never mind create a corporate image. Then the Ghana Premier League. Said the corporate world. Ebe wuso so mo ba associate o mo sell
no ho be bata ho a
ade ho be bata ho ade de efe
esika be de ko
ntuma fufuo nti yeso de ntuma fufuo be ka
ba no ne nyina wo ye fefefe
atachenkem
obi amfa wonu eyi nkeka wa mekekam
emekem
because we keep chance so and
Dreams FC ne R2 ebo game last season
chairman we 7
na Dreams FC ene R2 go game last season hwade o ene obi enwu ena R2 kofa team B players
obi players o
but the team kofa na academy players in crafo mmebo
anase the players one register wo
obi players second division team players usu be create obe enhance corporate image ena omode bebo match no omu wie ya players aye twiro mu din ko team sheet so omu na ahye go eba abonte so mbo no kroman ko bi
omotete tamale kra
FA president ni dimirika kiki no ko Facebook
we
si we enkosi we ko hemre no 2000 Ghana season be fa
obi awu nka ho asem Dreams FC ayi for issue statement ade che no respond
club issue statement and Dreams mo ma
Dreams are respond
Vision FC any Dreams bobo and a Vision say the way I organizing league no officiating course no any do ma go through against Dreams FC no o mani nyi ho we a director you towards the GFA Accra Lions and for Dreams FC who I only F asem e ho an the Dreams kiki
Dreams are virtual
here they go about ye tie for ne ahwefo am say ahwefo mum ba for mum fanche say nansen technical problems kaka ye nya technical challenges unze nipa kura no wo ho a edurum pempenso bi a
so kumemi kakra
say okọ check up na akọ say wapom bibia ye kama nti ye technicians ni guso omototo nyoma nti ebia wo hwe on TV and I saw share on Facebook na breaks kakra ebema mofanche na iguso aye tutu nyoma enche bia ade ne beba kama
na boss mo metese binu so ba mo eche mo TV no
na kan be kan no
there's a platform
o ma change platform no enye yanko a o ma mo wa yi no ma change no
na we the latest aban say riskan o TV no
ubenya yen
odi code aso riskan
ubenya yen
enti mo de messages eba ene mo frefre no the aba sesi ene se mo riskan
keke
odi code anase o TV nyina be saba
ade ya se binum nim ye jisen kofo be no
obi nyama wo yesa
oni ma wo ya ma
kofo be ya
ade o pa
wa froso
anopa ya onu kwa de mituka akofo anansa no be no sa
bi ane na ju
anopa ya no obi be ma eti boss number 7 engage the police administration for the creation of a special sports policing unit.
Azimnya wa na azim twaso
say asem no edi bia na ya bufu
ba senka
because come asem ne dia ba mi atwa
introduction of the steward system
any ho the one timely free and fair judicial adjudicative mechanism
anu kwa de nye kra
good coverage well planned life
abroni be kusa obroni enka nsem ya otwetwe nya won
resign
ena me kebi boni na atwe we nyina no nya ya nkwa no kwa resign
what you are the assistant unye mu
what for resign
ena me ka say mind be promise na yira time ne so say obe deliver okwa na yiri busa na o say o say me na me promise you we na yiri say I say oh they we dey drinking talking
it's we drinking talking
o she ni ma dey gu krata iso a entimi nya bi dey drinking talking
assistant 1 2 3 4 16
they twa to no kra na twa me nsuru mu no boss central for bre Ghana hapa provision of internet facility for the media at all league centers across the country.
Okay, wait. Oh,
number 16 now.
And so media for now are not able to hold me responsible.
Number 14. Sanya may be a free buying number 14 or say ensure full compliance of the club licensing system. Sa insurance of full compliance of club licensing. So oh yeah, Kagana a bit about league matches so it be a sentence 3. Cannot crab boy.
Well, I said Adams. Me go Adams number come push it.
Boy.
Obi fa man obi on na book Adams.
Ko police we your cost steady
so lo de boy ni so na enko claim.
And see ask for no adu o here. Football for no here can they ask their president why he has failed to do these things.
Dr. Poku say FIFA the sika bremo
aya se bia no ka che se o ko wie fa the sika FIFA bi de baye o FIFA the sika ba se mo fanye e ba no ne nko fo a che di nyam na me kan o Dr. Poku sindum na e kan o so ra wo bi da no ne nko fo a che di na ma e di ewo ni oye ne ne ama na e bre yen. There's the need for revolution in our game. Somebody should be man enough to be able to make sure say the game is revolutionized. Say ye be ya at least ye be no say ye no me nka say nko na obi die ba say ye no.
Ghana football na ba for ye nyina ye hwe Premier League no. GFA president ye won hyehyɛ na eku pole. Won hyehyɛ na wan hyehyɛ ni ye no. Na ma pole enya enei on ka ti asefo ho bi. Enyoma wo hye bo so obeye. Na abo supporters ho ban. Want me anye enei ama supporter akohwe bo akofrimu. O bad leadership and the dum pempen so ayo.
Na obi betima siu no. Obi first had mo emu a. Obi betima siu ni say we nyina wo ka so be wa anye. Ala me hoto so say. Anyway, Ghana de. Nkofo nko obi be ya de ko nko wo hwe ofa.
Ono ne ho hin.
So si wo hono mo a.
Ade ba so say
Ombasa say yes say dey tiawo.
Ye bokotoko management abaso. E wo decision o ma taking. Any release or modeba bonti asa decision ni wo ye bo maba so mato o monsa dia afro mu nua house of folk ni ada club so mo meka o mo ho na o mo mo ani nhihye Ghana football ni ye ba fo mbese has kodoko asem no so mo so mo fa bibim na bonten so mo so animanim ye bo no o mo so o mo gina o ma twi break. Say yan take advantage of the SC no.
Na hasam di no mo no. Say we dey MD na so o kat bibi kire.
Ene same mo ho. Yan take advantage of the SC no. Am fan say ye league ni ye. Ne dey ahopepre. And Ghana asem ne ye ka no. Ye be hye na awotweda, ye be kwa yie, ye be kwa na awotweda. Ye be hye da ye de be ye yie, ai de be kwa kosi enwa poli. Ye na awotweda ni hwie ya enni na awotwe. Yes league na resume. Ewa abra ye mputu measures be in place. Mo wo ESCO executive council members. Se mo nyina mo sisifie. Mo kura mo fie a enipa e wo ho. Ebi kura mo nuru 10. Mo fa security. Amusa di CCTV camera.
Ebi ko de nkama egu mo fie no. Nkama egu mo fie no. Wa wura ho no mo se wotamti se wo ko wa bi hu se yes.
Ansana.
Enso CCTV camera.
Wa fa security no. Me sure say FA president wo ko ni fie a ye wo security sa wo CCTV camera. Esuo. Ye league centers here boboy apart from Legon. Where Clementino ye kan. Se ka CCTV ye adwuma e wo nsu atra.
Fan case.
Akanedi owo sekan no.
Fan case.
Ki ehunu dada. A police for chase no. Ami akoche.
Car license ne ba mu no. Wo de hyehyɛ papa gudwa.
Ye won panyifo o mako school akọ animu aye mu positions. Hwe club licensing board panyifo egu.
Boss me say ye stop league no. Na ye yusu we asem si a na ye di sesi asem. Na ye di streamline ye game no a e de na beba.
Tempanyifo si bibi say na ne yie ma.
Yes. and you stop you put the league on hold because you the league cry boy we na yam for make sure say you dey streamline normal koya dey dey boni pa ho ban mani panya aya you dey say normal
kotokone ha
mamu nwane ruashin konko league bia ko
kotokone ha sa ye ko congress a na ye ko take decision wo congress na mo ba na ebusa ma mo si mo nyina mo vote ye 1-1 nto makata mo so DSC enye vote sem we ne bra ese mo kire se Ghana football sim na so enei akotokode aba abontin se mpanyifo ho ampre omo anyo madwi se mprempren a eme ye sure so omo nyesa because omo sit first team ni kura ni training omo jaye ananya sanete it virtually so omo be madwi kura se omo ba be bobo in a week or two wa haji so mzako pre-season biem
na no kra no boss omo nsem no omo try na Sante Kotoko in particular omo nsem no omo say they are not returning to football activities until justice
and
until almost secure justice
say na kai na nkofo ntima
business asem ne yakwa ko sibra
obi
aboto ne yam
yes nipa na odi boni even Kotoko say the 2 reasons abago pramane so a ye ni omo obi ka pa
eti has for so ye hwemonim
ye ni omo obi ka
mo nche mo panyi dibire se mo ye mpanyifo mamo ntena o ma team sinketenkete no emfa mo ne mu ntwitwi fom mo te ho a bibie pe bia ne abeto ne de abomo bibie pe bia ne ato ne de abomo ebre ni nie ese mboa na ye de sisa Ghana football sa fi ye ja league bo Ghana team bia nko Africa ne be hye league ye obi ahu
yes
amafo ya ene sika be no mo de betwa players nka na league na bo team do say de team twa players ka
na team do so no mo de league ni sika ni twa players nka
se mo ahwe ya ama de we ba fo ye ntu ase animanim ya Clementino me ka se me ya kire ba fo tie na say league match bi ko so Ghana ha league match e ko so Ghana ha a che so mayen hyehyeye
nyala
afi do say na hyehyeye na sesa na ye bobo ni wie na one party HAC the other party mirika gidi
ya cast me wie de na sesa no
sidi anhwe ya ebedu stage bi no because mun tua players kaye sika ni bo ni mu a bo na dane chacha league obi no obi ko akoye nhyehyeye na nhyehyeye na omo ye na ankosa na ho abufuo
na boss na ye ni hanom na team baako we grade enye teams ni mi team baako ene team ni team e hyehye ho na players ni players ko hyehye ho ena players no ko ball mo de ye ball game ni we na ntoko esi team baako
adai
esa Argentina ye pese ye bonus ya mamo ni sei boss na no Sunday ya match baako me wo ho ena obi frame me it match your time a message ni buy boss me bawo me short time a message ni buy 1:10 p.m. Kwesiada we are 1:10 p.m. o ma me game baako core score tino eni o de ni nim say bi ebetimi akan ni ene da ho no 1:10 awia game baako core score ene da ho no ye pon match ne dem entimi nya prediction nipa no predict match ma me da beti wo say ya no be kan say match o mzo mu ye
Mr. Kwame Osudonko esoso ye programming ba for mfani agro aside the contribution onu say oye patron of promise and oye passports patron or say an assistant coach of Chelsea was beaten up when they played Dreams FC on their home grounds. It's just the mercy of God that we haven't lost referees or other patrons. Ghana de debi ameka say Clementino ubetimi atukwan akọ baabi say ye ka cho say nipa na be ka cho so onyi ni se nyame wo ho a wan hwe ya se de kromosity no bagye adi but there be obi ka sa asema ka chen say so no super so ohu se nyame owo ho ani tumi eye adwuma omra Ghana adum bi na de eti baabi eye adum na ti no de eti baabi baabi ani ekeka ko na we ebesi Polia wanyan baabi ko aye kana asem 2 or 3 years ago yabo no doma kotokoni aduana stars yabo no ho obulo ha Clementino ebia woba unim de edi na chi otene wonsa won so to ho a onso de biem
sasa odwene so
so loze de ayi de ode beche
na we kura bibia ni
fa che Tino ba for so ube si na ebe ko Tino ho a
Tino me sre me mpesa may hard on the president but Mr. President
show leadership
kabi bi kire nipa wo agro na se no agro na ye de we kandi for se de animu no kabi bi kire omo wo dode ma agro no hunu se enye omo register with association nko ana omo di wagro na chi football touches the opium of the society. Football touches on the opium of the society. Mr. President, you know this. And he said, the BBC is here. And can you pack a first person can say, or my tenenka, no just say, yes, you know, Namini won the bonus so. Now, Uncle Kabi Biche, the Watonin Nabusha for, and you clear what Demuno, a son say, when we can before our agronym. Mr. President, you don't need to be in Kumasi for us to feel your presence. Baby, we are still happy as you with me for phone. Etimi church or no a cancer chenko for no. Ebiana refuel home. Ebiana obimbo abeti obimona beti obi on any kasan can't say Mr. President. Kabibi na nyesa wo kan sama chere amount for say on fa supporters no. Mr. President, your long silence is too loud and it is sending a wrong message. Can't for say obedient goyechi Mr. President on fa. The General Secretary of Ghana Football Association, Mr. We are lawyer Prosper. You are my brother, my friend. Prosper, you must by now say something. Yeah, only say, yeah, what the security side and for ye. Yeah, the legal side and for ye. But yeah, what the amamreni amani and so. Say no so ye.
Police for cry league in your mupu that. Come makaso ye chance on Baba Bama. Shana mo mutu. IGP assembly and ra.
I mean, he is the head of the police, the whole police force. Waba.
Ofre. Pulia wanyan baby cromame. Nene kasai. I'm sure, say besine. Menya sure say every president bo wafre mame no.
Ankoma ka kire. Ko na ko fresh ko atworo to kasa me nko wa tworo dada. The president that you and I know.
Happy birthday, happy birthday. After
hardly who say Obianka said don't wish your friends happy birthday. Why? And they say you will not for. But what a grown in this room, they say was our question. As some Cassia Simon Sanka from CBN and Bia on a bread. As some Cassia was one in the city on a bread. A sugar woman. You cannot keep quiet till now. You see, all Ben, I mean, shadow no shaped of all Ben. It won't catch them up. Papa say, baby, I don't know what Jen Grassy. That's sorry, I did one say, Quia me first one, I make come 10 and we never be back on deck. I don't want without you put that into our candy a kicker. Maybe someone say 42 hours. But by the time I go 72 hours, no one can hear. Me father say, you're back as Waka. Oh,
for the president of the FA, Sir obe choose birthday wish over the death of a supporter. HSA, he doesn't care. Yeah, can. And same ni bu about for yen can radio so. But if you go deep, oko form. Tino, bura hafu, me can wa. Clubs are no more. Dodo na no mabu pole hopo. I'm telling you. No mabu no hopo. And enya nwa se clubs bi mpanyimfo. Ye be frɛ from see ebise bi so mo. Ka o. Because sebi o Clementino. It doesn't make sense. Nipa bia no what asase so a nyame ama na dwene. Na ya ko situation we mu. A obi ahwere ne nkwa. Hwɛ, nyoma ye. Obi awu kwasi ada.
Na ye benada.
Mo se ya wada na ye free emergency.
Say ko free meeting.
Ya wada, kwasi ada tu ya wada.
E na emergency.
Kwasi ada tu ya wada emergency.
E be na emergency. Na emergency ni afere ye nyantia se bi wan asese. Kwasi ada tu ya wada we say e free emergency meeting. Na me kotoko suppose so be kono mo he mo about nyehwe bi mum ndie me kotoko.
Omo ko ye dey.
Me why they should attend that meeting. Say ko ka dey na achom say ko busa omo den. Say ko ya fe ne ko che omo say ne support team and say how you conduct yourself. What they need is security. Just make the environment secure for them to be able to watch football and go home. Some meeting no useless and for ma. Okay, when na mo ya dey amutimi preempt normal bi msa. Dey na mo ko ka che omo meeting ase. In the first place, it's not there's nothing like emergency in this thing.
No, league there.
Maybe they want to play the league without Kotoko. Because Kotoko cannot in any way whatsoever be part of this league in the selling normal city. Now Masa Kotoko ohine di anymore. Na Kotoko so anya akra. He can na woni mama ni o. Oni mi say obi to selling Paul ato na ene yenkoji ani. Na Kotoko nim. Penifo mo ka ho ni nyina nim say and the circumstances of which Paul lost his life no wontimi nya to sa ko bobo yenya ne saa na Kotoko ye kaniba nti onim ne hoye enti wosan so ye hene kase tin Paul kase pa enti no ebia they want to play the league with that Kotoko then that's fine
and yes say sa mo nya meeting ne me bobo yenye meeting be bobo ye masa ade no kra
sa meeting no Kotoko supporters mo nko useless meeting for so bia ni so emfa hwe ma. It will not resolve anything, to not bring anything because some meeting is not going to tell them how to support your team. And I say, I don't know what they go. That's those 60 are there or they're failing. These are the things that I say. What I implement here, say if that meeting is important. Meeting.
I also created a family friendly stadium. No hooligan.
I stadium. Ye stay away. Any zoo. I dem mo shake defense be no.
Masa this time Kumasi zoo ho sebo.
Zoo.
Akofo ko nkan ko fie do bia o.
Me nkan mo go he. Enipa na go he mo no.
Emo na o.
Difference ni
zoo ye baby a. Utimi no family ko.
Akofo ko fie do bia.
Looks more secured. Just that one na bia be kono mu feed ni ade na nse.
Ya nko se ko to de na momodi.
At least it looks more secured. All I say on time to so bia ko zoo akwa ko pra na what be that. So ajatana be cage we Ghana ha onte. But you see ya accept enioma bia na see twa so ten. Bra na ya kase ntwa saade no so no ye so a na dia ba be pie na. Ha dia. This is what my issue. Why is the attention only on Paul now? you want to say kind, which is the most important thing. But the oncophobia deep on the field. They were not allowed to get to the field to attack players. So got to cameraman here saying the cameras.
Now when you see a
bonus, Stephen as well, so many
why scans are what resource.
But was it Benkuno fantastic?
And Timmy, a video of supporters a fraud platform. I call Globe TV for also Munjainja. And yet, and no doubt,
I stayed more common now, so
good. Your mom to see park is in a perimeter with deep money. Now, young fa COP Lydia Donko, DCOP.
Yeah.
Habib, one man, two, in a court. Because TC Park, so they were not allowed to be there. Almost exchanging issues and never answer hands with a line. I said, I call 1 year, that's in a court. Yeah. And apart from Poland, I expect justice for Poland. Almost so TC Park, and soon to me from Mundi. Nipo de boba ekwa se ekotko camera entimi fa ne hundi
se ma me de o kai se ba for me ka kire se me ma me no
se o hwe na football for no
me de ma me no me ko no ho o kai ka kire ne se
ma mi
ba bia o keka ko police mu no se wan hwe ya
de bia be bo de bia na football be kana so videos nearby there are people who are not authorized to be on the field call field no so sound conform easy to identify them. I don't know sound conform in Yambo so. Now Jibo every Ghana Premier League match when him say GFA the cameraman come. Apart from TV for GFA the day. GFA cameraman and that day no man Fabian kun so atre.
E bi koy.
No me de koya and who video and so.
No I want to say Baba ka say time mo ko no mo ko fa GFA baby na GFA cameraman no ho na chi no mo fa.
Sa GFA cameraman no so ni video we.
And they say we FF no. So on way mama if phone to the come home. And you see, Mamma been count there no. Yeah, Kenya, there are people that we have not yet brought into the conversation. And to borrow a look, the match commissioner, the referees, these people by now should be arrested as well. Who are the Corinthia? They flouted the laws. According to what I have been told, yes, so at the pre-match, I want assurance say on the 120 security officials nearby
120
and yes sir 120 120 yes sir, that was the agreement, the discussion. Who say and yeah, it's not supposed to be police in
police for ko
20
and
the match commissioner shouldn't have allowed the game to proceed. That is why those people must be arrested. We see, you must in charge. You see, I do a thorough investigation. The kind of investigation needs to be done. And yet, I grow.
Ghana the system is sick. And away no about expose the rot in the system.
Paul, I be a chairman with dignity. We say we cannot football. Say this situation. Paul, dear, what your name? Yes, a any da Kotomuja, yes, it's true. But as I say, a jinaso at the system woman. As I say, you tell the Dr. Poku seem to say, that is why, and now make it say, Honorable Kofi Adams, when the first test way, Honorable Kofi Adams must pass and pass it well. One ministry from young Emmanuel, you want to know to be Casa. But I say, we have 10. He don't pass it.
So wasn't a test here.
A big test for him. I don't ever pass us. Had an issue statement say was suspended league, no, with immediate effect.
Because we need a review.
Yusuf Al Hassan Chipsa, okay, from the PFAG. Ofia enche you know so be din komo na ya hwe PFAG for so omo stance on the kwesi na no kwesiada ewo nsu atre no.
Yeah, because there were players of Asante Koroko and attack.
Yeah.
Dibo, you see, the planning of our league in here a different dynamics for planning of the league kwan fa so ball league na see etena session foforo. If 8 clubs no relegation yenye bi. Na obi wo ha onye you see the focus on 3 points. That mentality should be changed. Ndiebe kakran so bebo league a wo hia we a top standard. Asan what do level a yeah 3 points. Yeah dey ji wabam. So you realize that clubs will pay more emphasis on how to get those things and remain professional than the 3 points. I agree. Now say NBA need relegation with NBA. So the desire for points, you know, hot here, but the level of professionalism now grew. The birth of the Premier League, and from the first division, it started from a disaster. Disaster see clubs na kesiano sorry who said the amount of money they are making as compared to send a chema obia and sebi. So some clubs sat down and decided that listen, moving forward, this is the amount of money they deserve, and they led the revolution. So revolution now, all these things that we are saying will be useless. So from organization, the structure of teams that should even qualify to play in the Premier League. Asemo ya kasa teams that qualifies a book Premier. And one more. And yet team beyond the a book Premier. Team or you befitting for a regional league. Team being befitting for even the first division, national first division, a regional league. The last time Felix Annan make him move a call England and I'm a share Jibo more structure. Which my kind leagues be 8-2. Leagues England there easy. Egugumbe 8-2. Entenyo bia no se me pe ball. Me make investment. Precope from division 2 division 1 pai no about premier. Premier ne there. And can say do left will be 8 teams, 6 teams. No be about 3 matches. Obo home baako, away baako, neutral venue baako. Just to keep the fans entertained. A be befitting for regional level. A be befitting for a recreational football. As a recreation and for say the body when a be meant for academy. Such structure in here and some security measures are them salary structure. So total overhauling of our game. Into where the esre and yet changing and Africa no require because we don't prepare well. Because things in this country is not set well. Africa na here send you question. Jibo ya otesa ansem wo MTN FA Cup no. FA Cup no.
Ebi ya adwene ko ntia.
FA Cup no handle na wote obi ania break by all means person o pray ni passion. On time take. Why about the league? Ti say ni nyina. Ti dey say Jibo before the man no see. Dey be am kase. Every institution bia no kwa ho chire mu a. You must stakeholders share at the end of every year a review and find ways they can improve the following season. A Ghana football now, your both season we are. The last 10 matches, hooligans sorry pa, referee some sorry, betting in some sorry because team are unqualified on team in G League or no one. Yet betting on some pa. Yeah, there's no planning. There's no solution. Yes, you're brainstorming to find solutions to fix the issues. Over here, I say the calendar by your son started. Into the piano, you better start this year with the sponsor. You better read the following year without the sponsor. But can the Papa Man start this year with the sponsor? You start next year with a new one in addition to the old one. And I say old one improved through, the new one is coming in with an improved say money compared to the old one. That is when people are planning behind the scenes. But I heard you know, why is it that UEFA decided a Champions League format on Messi? And I know what was her.
And nobody the air can.
Who say clubs need pursue an agenda. An agenda now clubs need pursue. They need to change it. Exactly. So they design a new format and PR to even explain it to the fans. And after one a year, after just one side. Look at how people have started falling up with the
Chips Akwaba on the say na bibia boko there. Okay. You see for last and Chips e wo fia. Champions League na kan ho asem no. Chips am dey say ro mutu kwa kwa no ne. Omom no ma na dili. What is this year Champions League ska ba mu pa?
Of course. Papa.
and I was surprised say Champions League sikana cha omo bono omunya from sponsorship no. Even clubs no mama Champions League ni bi no. UEFA was sika omo de ma associations no. E mo mo che esa de ma clubs no.
That's where people are planning.
So omo no be Champions League. So they should be strengthened. So na be ya omo more competition, omo Champions League.
So what they mention say? UEFA sama association ni sika. E mo che ma clubs na mo man ko bobi mpo no. O man qualify no. O nye sika ni bi.
That first na competitions are UEFA born net endorse. First na say no more Champions League, no about UEFA Cup and Cup Winners' Cup. And decide some more merge no. Now the Conference League about the count. At every point in time, to say them, how the world is changing. We live in a very dynamic society, and yet static. I dare to your mess. First, now could iPhone 7 Plus and now I campaign, and all the five baby because my fat to baby. They say, there are certain applications or download Google because Ember. The world is changing. So people are serious. Look at how Omube move along the wave of development in the society.
All right. From Insuatre, they already say apart from Globe TV, na Insuatre man, omo cameraman nkwana ewo ha, omo so twa match ni. Nti GF cameraman bia ni ho.
Anko that day.
Yeah.
How? That's why they are in charge.
Na
omo wana ncho, omo wana pamono.
omo ma GF cameraman ncho.
All right.
Yeah, he was there, but until omo charge omo for that.
Na ezo mo na omo so Kotoko media team no. Obi di abase ese beko. Ese wa ko bi chi no. Obo na so no aye ne yam blue. Po na so no aye ne yam blue. Bo ko so na fusu nti se media.
The sad one.
Beko sa na ko so.
Sad end dey hu and me the Kotoko make kai you were not so there.
Arahu.
Okay. And we are talking at time if you Kotoko is about 8 years ago. Yeah, 7-8 years. Na sa anyo manisi. Yanka ho asema ma abeduru ne. So what did they make us? Yanka what do you say this season? In Swatema preventive mediama. Yeah, you see preventive mediama, and it happened because I'm off one Kebia mediama because at that time omune Kotoko abo moment ntwa. Enti ebra mediama de ne buy and I'm off force you almost on nyame na eden etuamka. But mediama wrote a letter to the FA saying so they want to record omuma atom so atrema mebo.
Omutua
hoka for a training purposes. You do so atrema for some months here. But I
chips and common me put them in chips. Ebedi players no so come.
Facebook for no do fast. Me video bia momo. Omo yan fast na you see club license for no they are wicked. For pa. Oh. They are very wicked.
I know you wicked.
Facebook or fast, me fast man Mr. One.
The video no so ka wicked.
They are very wicked to approve a professional football match we played in such an environment. The environment itself is not conducive and like any welcoming for football. Jibo, you see, football I see any year from a BBI associated with it, we have to do it and do it perfect. Anytime I say, Nyame adoma Thursday, say almost a meeting. Kotoko should not just say, "Yeah, person better say one corner." Yeah, because one, me having to say the FA started talking about how to restart the league once again. Almost I say, because the idea is on the agenda.
They said no more.
They should make sure say their position is clear. We need reforms. And then the CEOs were talking about it. They says some of the admitters that without Kotoko they can't play league in Ghana here. Boy, yes, you like you. The ball Kotoko ni ma won go no. Yeah, this is young kind of Kotoko ni ma the strength of Kotoko. E see you kaka bia okroma say. E was a situation here like abochire na abochire mpo no. We see how the other Madrid and Barcelona Jibo, without them La Liga, and La Liga. Sana, Oko, England those teams now are there.
There is the right.
Jibo, come on, go to Eco Stadium in New York. Maybe I know one we. we rebels can easily attack them. Jibo show Yakobo Ghana Premier League professional football. Look at how no wait Obi rebels. Rebels bet me attack you easily. Rebels. Jibo. Then club licensing for sit down. Now ma approve such a venue.
Where the cabinda? Muka cabinda.
Wait, Jibo. They say, but comfortably. Dr. Evans saying. Baniako. The committee no matter if football pa players ko work football mo namu. They are very wicked. We for point for. I say can culture mo mo just house ba no di kuma say no. We any venue to play football. Kotoko should lead the charge for proper reforms. Jibo say e be no the Ivory Coast way until say na say omo yi Burkina. Omo fi say one day so some of the facility ain't enough. League games they born few selected venues. You untim boy from no baby. Because any kwase in Swatre Doma Brukum sa venues no any fit for purpose. Now I will be very surprised if Kotoko and take advantage of this to lead a reform. Jibo me say without them understand there. No, I'm going to be an episode. Funny thing, say, now, you call a legina. Someone will be one and walk about legal chromacy. So, every no mugu GFS will be out in the baby. As all free a crown cover be a stadium, no, a 10 to 15 minutes drive. No, I'm okay. And I say, I don't see you put to quiet. Say, no, I don't know. You want to quiet in a Kotoko and I'm sure no stadium. They have to lead the reform, the charge for reforms. How security is set up our stadium, Mr. Jibo. Now it should move beyond some home team because it's called Belchi, you know. Now, say police, like I said, yeah, the 20 about say they have 5 from there. It should be now security should be given to them. Say Ashanti regional, Kumasi. Says Babara division may Asukwa Babara. Okay, Asukwa. Yeah. The stadium should be security, the beer should be handed to Asukwa. Police come for no. They should determine the number of security guys they will bring at the stadium. And you have to catch them saying that you miss Kenti, you may 5 and I say you may 7 per day. At any point in time, security should be. Just say, look, what's a club have anything to do with security? Okwa you be a class stadium. Sorry, Legon away, you know. Neither come Legon for. Omo take charge. Yeah, sir. You better sir, and the security see the course we. Pretty 120 on YouTube. If 120 police were there, they see bring against. Jibo. Yes, almost one entrance on the
police, no nothing.
No police. Yes, of course, I say, who can't get 8, 9 adults or about 10 no more. Now, park in the super for penny. Now, who say, come on, you see video, the first video, neighbor. Timer, Obijinachi say, Yawobiska, Mumbi ambulance number. Our police for near my so move a gate. No, they will share a club tea whitey on one video. High. Only also on Prima police for the gate. Ambulance number. Jibo, me say yes, I was now, but we have to take advantage of every situation to make the best decisions. And now the best decision is Kotoko should lead the charge to make sure say we reforms. Yeah, Jungu. Oh no. The reforms is yebeye reforms. Na enyama akoyie edame football Kotoko me mo bianko dada omo na yebeye Kotoko dey so maka omo say unto see ebeye hwehwemu akwa si the last yi na omo bo ato omo yem ase na omo yam adwo so omo ba biem there should be changes, reforms. Listen, they should lead the charge. Me, I know say I don't pay Kotofono called upon brothers house. Me, I know say view house for will not inform like from this other way. Say Kabum to allow fight the effort to do the right on their own. Okay. But on their own, me say without Kotoko, you say system no. Bring the ball chroma say no. Now we want about chroma. Sad can increase.
Zach Medase, you Yusuf Al Hassan Chipsa from the PFAG, former player at the Kim Pfizer, Kumasi Asante Kotoko. Ifia, I nene baby dinkomo. Ede afa nano kwesiada enyoma ekoso ewo insuatre abra insuatreman ene Asante Kotoko this year ni March the 19th of the Ghana Premier League. Machi ekoba na wiye na Asante Kotoko chitani ani din abebe na de nim no ne na Napoli ipabone ni bi de sekan ko na Poli enka ti asefo ho biem yedi nkomo chese mo akwa babiem
ya no ajiwo
me ye sure say we follow the course na no kwasiara ni nyina ye ni kan sha sem free players no the ball no abubi and they eba a players so omo wefe ku a PFAG so a oye panyi kese wo the course na no kwasiara na de na be kan de afa ho
yo me da sijiwo mechia atiefo nyina sad area hopa se footballer agudi a ketimi eka nipa bom ema oni obi kra ya ka utumi ni bom because of football no and then no and football so ma e create enemies ema agi nipa nkwankra efri ninsem na player side no also on behalf of PFAG no fi say ne captains no akasa no more platform the information kakra to us to be honest we were not so happy with what we saw because players there you are supposed to be each other's keeper. You are one family. Mu yegusia baako. Enti images na yehu ne mesi o park no say players any atwa omo ho ani omo ko. Nim say in a game sometimes incidents to me see but o sha jibo. If you abuchiri kwa po no see within few minutes na to se nipa baako mienu be na sha ase a mo amaka no e na ose mo yedie mutumi ekopata players no na we die what we saw is say omo mo wachire no kwapo na ekoka ho a omo ebi tutu omo na nti in fact ya PFAG condemn sa act na players no exhibit our partners no ntwa yie because this is not supposed to happen. I don't know dey no ebusuan baako competition na football na mo bo enye ntokwa nti se BBS na sa anko yie nipa mienu bi enti omo ase a mo amaka achire no na nka so mutumi separate sa two no na enke kan so enko ni because eba sa na mo players na mo park ne so no mo na mo incite fans na wa bontin no because fans na wo because of mo the mo your park ne so na mo hwe nti mo ko park ne so a abotin so for so de no mo nye yes nti on that side no me feel say entwa yi and ye various captains no akasa say their course no enye papa ma ya demanded unqualified apology from both captains. Asante Kotoko side ne Insuatreman side say they have to apologize to the entire playing body of the Premier League. Say they see and enjoy
no matter zombe
they have to. I mean we are not there, we are a union, we are not there to condone
such
proper behavior. Almost say a fight the rights and welfare of players there, but say what's someone so near that and I say we are there and yeah I was say to me kind of that is the only way we are helping you to develop. And we're so disappointed that some of the senior players are mobile boy doing him omuna ka expect almost say I didn't see no come back exhibit leadership in our park in this. Some of them were also involved in that act very very bad. If you say no you condemn them you be fam food so na kasa kire players ni nyina say BBC ni kwan say CBO ntokwa de eba football I mean every training net me see but say ba few people involved no mo amaka na also mutumi ade mutumi pata wo mo na etuntwa wo ni kwa se eto aso na eko na side no stories ayatini images ayehu no I mean everything about this whole thing no enye proper to say it was orchestrated something pre-planned because me have had the privilege to see some videos and some playbacks be from the first leg game no
Boise.
Yes ono pole na po I think one of ni interviews ni me ka say so atreman for no say mo ma o oba ho a ombebu na ku so even say kasa kwa na o kan ye keka hwediesi
no so the more kind makoye
exactly nti fi say a very shameful act and a very bad day in our history of football also ye fa akonya su na tutu enema yie mo question ba kwa person busa investors no na say club owners no you person busa mo say infrastructure pa no munye free adwuma no football a serious business so jibo a very serious business
am for ye de nyeska
a very very serious business nti se adwuma no mo ye no omunya mfaso so a is that how best they want to continue say no person ekoso and omunya mfaso so what is their motive because so we adwuma na say o system nya adwuma there is no proper structure how do you adwuma na who do you hold accountable and responsible for what because the structures are there na enter the level of authorities and who reports to who and then the systems are there to for your checks and balances but the players the clubs are here and no more structure ye adwuma clubs are here and no more systems are omutumi e dey check your money ekoso very very bad images are na ehwe time akotokofo security ba kokora ni
no policeman
meanwhile so no emrana a governing football ewo abuchiri globally no samrana ene wa ensisa regulations no every MA is obliged so setting the rules and regulations in conformity and comply with FIFA mra untumi FIFA dey any case for left untumi case all dey no right there because I don't know no we are a member association of FIFA say it is emrana omudibu football we buchire Germany Italy France ye seska ehwe no samrana ne wo ha adentina ye de yentumi emulate de omo ye wo ho no yentumi miro emma na make sure say enema ekoye nti say there are a whole lot of questions we need a total reform
okay
na make sure
omo call for say league ayeboyi ye hold on to the league ye nyan hyehyeye aye nyina efu say enhyehyeye aye die ye koye nim no ebeboa Ghana football da ache no minim view on it
jibo mefua so if you say ye nyina ebe ka no kra kire ye ho a they see no warnings and as a science no esi over and over you bu eni egu so because your focus ni adwen nyina 3 points football is not about 3 points on the same da benna kotoko supporter bi shoot na nino I think a couple of years ago
4 or 5 seasons ago
Chelsea and same region now no Dr. Musapong he nearly got killed same region now no Isa Modu same time same region now no Nana Bantama hene omo bu no a nyame nko a
ano ekoto si wo
yes supporter ohwina so enti nema bebrea enkoyie esi every year bia no eba yebu eni egu so ene obi ahwere ne nkwan yo enti me feel say also take advantage of this na ye reform ye game no say game no ya de da yakoma so pa de a was say tutu nyoma ye na make sure say compliance ene me kan emra no de webu chiri na no ana wa e de enti no mo ho no de ne koyie na ha nkoyie because ho no compliance ye djuma ade enye nenye field that merit club licensing qualification. I mean, why should you pass such a field? Being in any political dispensation in our football, no, and of course we because they are battle. They are battle. Enti, I hope I saw me tomorrow there. Me park me pass me, and I me be saw tomorrow me pass o park.
No bobo so.
Sunday man, no, you enjoy Sunday.
There was problem with leadership on that.
Etina me busa say. omo investing in football no in fact e dey no omo vision omo impa na ne dey in fact so be no munye free ball because ubeye nyoma buga na at the end of the day no unya mfa so a hwe we talking about structures and systems yen listing number of CEOs e wokromu a emu dodo ahen pa and merited the position of a CEO.
Okay, club CEOs.
Yes. A club CEO, but you can't say CEO, chief executive officer.
Yeah, I quite a from administrators
of every organization.
Yeah.
That position, no, a top managerial level. CEOs are hang of the clubs and the merited the post and asset portfolio of a CEO of an institution. What else? Internally say you to do nikeke. Madam Fune, Brabebo Ambi team, Mama the CEO. Madam Fune, Minuene, Mama the welfare officer. I didn't know efa welfare. Until say you benya butere na ya toto sa ni mani ni sa structure na ni system no you better to ni ye no jiwo e be dey because no any difference no and no any abrochire system works
ani nyina so chief abrochire okay ni nyina leadership
na make an set me kai abrochire because they be na dey want to do abrochire
yeah
you can ya say abrochire say no me no say no me no nti no ye standard bia
o ma set
exactly ye dey measure yen so performance e wa ha na say sa no me na dey na ye dey different thing share the entrance into a Premier League center and pay ye me wants no share investment honorable Ignatius aye e woni honor
yeah
I mean why can't you complete it fully because investment why only investment ketwa
yeah
now be na say baby wey e bet na say bibia o sa entrance one anything at all could happen inti yesre ye ya de na ye nya na enye ne ye na nke hu say football the number one sport e okromu a ene ne kuta amanfo football e kan ebum edu footballer and edu national team no political affiliation there I mean PNCO RPCO NDCO NPPO eba football national team games especially yem found even your national team game eba even a local league here Kotoko supporters and our supporters and also the team supporters unya diverse political affiliates wo ubenya obi awo NPP ubenya obi awo NDC but
okay
e come
just am mefa we fam news e ba sesi ne say abra IGP ehia eye Asante Kotoko IMC no they say we instruct eye the Bono Regional Police Office head office no wosunyane say abayoa yaboni din aboni muzi abene say Agosia China say police for enkoche no so montoto na no nti eno so ye news e ba sisi e chepsa yeah so
enti oba no picture ni
ni picture ni
enti me feel say obia ni din ebata incident na course no nyina no pre-match ekopim time ani mo see nyina I think say I was police network mo sa from net to o no na face no data bia e be collect e wa ha no you make good use of it you make sure say reforms be bia no e be consider all these lapses e wo ho a edi enya no
ba ma for so say ma football abo mo de madun pempen so be especially mo footballers no mo nyina matiada mo mfa e football no ho
no no correct but you see one major problem has to do with our constitution. Also the highest decision making of FA
Congress
the executive committee omono to be a member of the executive committee you should be affiliated to a club. I mean enyo bia can I say ex-footballer bia and no person will give you back to the sport now or person or you affiliate to a club directly. What I say. So I think say personally we need to revise the constitution. The formation and the constitution of the executive committee has to be given a second thought. For me, Ubusamia, it should be constituted by stakeholders. Because at the end of the day, a football no idea there in super. And now, if any football no more managerial mandate. The national team belongs to the government. But they have the managerial mandate. So we should constitute our executive committee in such a way, say, before any policy and any decision comes out, about 80-70% it should be accepted by all stakeholders. It's a final say, okay, our executive committee should be made up of members of the FA, few members, some percentage, reps from the Ministry of Youth and Sports, a rep from the media, being it swag or whatever, a rep from the supporters base, a rep from Players Union, a rep from clubs, that is GALCA, a rep from RFAs. What I say, such stakeholders, were reps on the executive committee, the highest decision-making body now. Before a decision is passed and after a policy comes out, the members might have communicated already to the larger group. Usually, say decision be about wanting. If you make a decision, be it means media authority. But the media no more or executive committee or committee be about brief the media.
Yes,
exactly. Those who matters from the various heads say, oh, and I'm one day to or obi or what been trivial or better feedback. The next executive meeting will be present some ideas. Until before the major decision about Montino. Now almost every stakeholder aware of it. Ibinya omo muntia se kwa na be kakra bi. And yet say it means a majority oppose decisions from the FA. Mimi feel say bibia started from the executive committee. Your constitution also if ni na ye be muma e make room for obi a person oboa na all the possibility or the knowledge to help. One person be affiliated to a club no. Obenya wake share Abedi Pele. Our club Neboa.
Nania.
Yes, and Abedi has a lot to offer to our football. Anthony Eboa, it's only club. But Tony Eboa person better football.
Ghana football.
Yes, on person better. Before Michael Sir passed away, he lost interest in our local football. I say he's not going to coach any local club again. Wow. And from the office of the Players Union, I can tell you number of young talented players they have given up. They are giving up
because of bad system.
Exactly. Warfare salaries in and problem it's networked. Also hard na until say you better na say holistically na stakeholder engagement. Yeah, man yani because some make a video na you ko say kaka nkosiaga yen tu ye hunsi won make sure say you person reform football economy na independent to Jibo. National economy can depend on football economy. So here
England
bebre inti besra aban bebi edru no also aban do mo be. We need government to invest a lot of money into our football. Yen ka so on family keke no on kwada no on hold people accountable. Your government institutions bebre and the league any sponsor. You need media partners via Adintra. See how the standard has fallen. Some time ago and years back we had Super Sports, which is one of the respected
Ghana Nkwano Maya. The other region want to say 10 years ago, new Super Sport.
Down the line.
10 years near Koyanimo. I said, Casey,
anymore. Maybe I can say,
Senior Super Sport for Quadri Liga and Cascai be and Aisha.
So, Usha
by the Koyachi
South African League, you see how much money they are making from just media rights and advocate one. But say, I need year, Jibo, or be no didn't seek about Beshe, Adia only GD sponsorship and your philanthropy. So. A mutual benefit, exactly. Or the way Shema, I didn't know when it is a way to convince company and say, oh, Fausika say Bishim, now when you say free more. I mean, forget it. Recent years, you your sponsors for the league, and query and no my idea. Or my trust, I didn't tell. I brought a signed contract or 3 signs of fun would be free. That means we be on the other side. It's not my fault. I take advantage of that now. What you know from Minty, I was say to Nemo, Nesra Bain say, yes, sir, new government, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, Oni minister or still designated and I say is elected as sports minister.
Was start to query you.
Okay.
I can say
Your best room say. Omo manifesto no. Minya being ready on sports side. But your best room say omo sports no enye ade a ehi omo pa. Na best room say omo fasika enche sports ni. Omo fasika enche they should keep the control. In fact I say instead about this case shame size can or editor players akitia kwapona it will go a long way to help. What I say because sponsorship money in the core na chama clubs now. I mean you the clubs owners need be there. It be the personal properties just because he feels say he's invested some money exactly. But so do see shame now we need proper plan, we need proper structure be now. That's how you feel. But if you say be a scanner but also do show. But the main actors of the game no any players no any coaches no the technical guys no omo wan to omo a de obe be an e kwa se si ya ka se jabo obo ko mu ha stadium be obi no useless exactly useless in fact so be enim nti e be sere say ye ma ye ninko nema details no say take care of the details big things come by themselves. Yema ye ninko nyema nkitinkiti bia ye bu ye nyegu so a if you say enye hwe e bi ni player salaries busumi so a player ne salary ma e bia e be deliver ko meni mensa but if me bit me ko na enum nsia afi na ya say asama ye ken so nyi say bia scan so e bi wa scan so inte busumi ba kokora ba na me enum ma ya player ne ye dey obeti dia survival. Let's find a means be to make sure say player salaries are guaranteed and they come on time. Yeah, improve upon player welfare. Now that is the only way you bet me improve. Yeah, improve. Now building on the national team. The national team say soon no. Jibo Black Stars and build the team home. Nobody builds a team at the senior national level. When you players now how many days? 5 days. Oko build the idea.
World Cup.
Come deliver and leave. 5 days. And you know that is why you can say you keep a core of the team, you call the team. Signing money at the youth level. You use U17, U20, especially U20. So you qualify for the maiden edition of World Cup now. I didn't tell you, we had 60-70% of our U20 group in that squad.
Yeah.
We grew up together. Some of us we started from U12.
Yeah.
Michael Essien, myself, Obodai, Antoniana, no kind of U12.
George Amwa.
Some of us exactly. Some of us started from there. At regional level, we came to national level. Under 70, be free maybe buy. Under 20, be free maybe buy. But corner, into Edu senior level, no. I mean, Michael Essien Kutabola, he doesn't need to tell the reporting what his capabilities are. Derek knows. John Pencil knows. Obieni. And you know, we should look at the transition, no. Then for sustainable plans being ukwamu. Just say now share your current national team U20, U20. People say if they are in camp, how many of the previous U17 can you find in the current U20? But yes,
just I'm also view we say facilities are used to make a stadium for league games, no. Virtually, there be a complaining, but club licensing for no normal approval. Yenina to improve our game, ever reach standard beer. If not, a level will be able to turn them crowd teams away. At least it's okay. ABC stadium ni buoha yenyimvrio. Tima only the capacity to meet the club licensing requirement for Premier League, you know. Say you have 6 krana or multi-meter requirement na more league, you know.
That is how it should be. Jibo, that is how it should be. Say per se ye football ni here. So and only the focal point and I know the objective now you want it there. That is how it should be. Say nipa mi onu kwa na betimi abo aye mombo. One person will come and make sure say
we meeting.
Exactly. Yes, Qatar. After someone who's to World Cup. Also see stadia baby.
Yeah.
In order not to get those stadia to be like white elephant, you know, they are making use of it. Into FA9 and Shisha games now.
Yeah. There's a Cote d'Ivoire anyway.
A house of folk name before it doesn't matter the obo home. Munkobono stadium way. Just so to make use of the stadium. You see the stadium in a war I access a shipon. Just Uko Cape Sports say. I mean
pitch now for
Premier League. It used to be one of the best pitches in Ghana. grass green pa eno ko Cape Coast ya ro adentira previous ex sports minister about BCC centers be
ona we azigasiama
why are we
why
are we not making use of it now you division 2 leagues you born park tan so division 1 park tan so meanwhile no we are there abuying this sika ashim millions of senior dollars per season
dollars
why can't we make use of this international buying on they should look critically to our sport whatever they have in their manifesto. I mean they should make sure say
ebe good say you be cancel this season league near put to proper reforms near start league for
jibo ebeboa and in order for it not to be waste of time you be also in because enche bia na call
normalization.
What I say we shouldn't be here today if we've gone through normalization how many years ago we shouldn't be here enti ebe ya you make sure say you be in a year and you say work a waste of time any resources just like previous years now I was say you may ni ko adwuma no I was say many ko adwuma football I make a movie so when we sit back and see some of these things now a hard jibu a hard
Yusuf Alhassan Chipsa and you know AD and common David Obinyako or say Ochiao so legend papa we are seeing na assist no Yusuf Alhassan Chipsa here some
office bonsam
yeah
Dixon Kinafama na or the picture be ascend me say me fan kire we are seeing na 6 who say tomo bonsam na efre no na so okaya no describe that match no ne bibi kakra emfa ho just for almost so
na eti for na bem tie na
anti me na me hwehwe han ni anti we dey na for the TV so oh okay anti we dey mpacho we dey so we hu ntima me mfa mpacho ha no mfa na anti mpacho me sram we dey mfa nto fa
e kwa se ne ma me hu
aha okay so person obusa say game there
o say na ene o na bia bi o kai ayu kakra
I think I even scored in this game.
Yeah.
Mama pija na me ode pija na me.
Masende am mpacho masende am.
What send am me?
Ai masende am. Na me
dey send am me dey say.
Me dey am o reply line no so.
1 2 3 4.
Hey. Mini Emba Chastela na owu.
Was it the best midfield one of the best midfield akotoko enya in those times and I say
na Facebook for na mo found this match yeah.
Chipsa ye na etie for no so ni nkomo. 053616160607 0201941461 and 0244927576 0244927576
you want the picture
I hold you now with me after okay enti
na powerful
it is there no work no Chipsa no owo almost started from coast
yeah
it is here from me no national team boma Chipsa football onim be owo
yeah
owo football onim se ball no de matches on the Chipsa bit
so ombo ya de koprempe
yes
and na ombo ya
e ba poli
ene sa national that 12 na ne be form ne akọ campion mo say they be players from different regions so be hu omo eye de enye omo nyina na be progress to the next stage ba kakra na be ba no obo say ye de omedu blasters no na enya be 5 bi a omo na ye the backbone of the national team be ne nyina no akoye interest yan focus udi ba bi akase final do asma to aso
I feel go feel to me ka frap one tell
ko bi yanko
we are be say am fa market one and fa ya be be bi o but no of them emergency meeting when we can as a petit na so here for so ya no wa fe this is the time one I say you know you are in one and it's the revival them for you
okay yeah that's it yan to aso udin ba bi akase final do asma to aso hello sama yam fan the school I'm so near ready udin ba bi akase final do asma to aso hello
hello
yes
good evening
udin ba bi akase final do asma to aso
of my magazine.
Okay, but what you?
Martin and down on net today say I'll catch with you. Ghana, yes. Then I'm paying for man when the bullet. Skipping potato no other worship. As some way yes, all would wait the Chipan on man. Bambo tomorrow, man. The quiet amount of Bocoso baby. Oh, because if so, but now be good bullet there. One of said I quite a bit another separate road to bullet. Oh, the better one may be there in your pepper Ghana.
Okay, yes, that's it. Yantoaso. Udi, maybe I can say Finado Asmatoaso.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, your friend, Ajingo, Mr. Fiacra.
Okay, Ajingo, it's you.
Aha, in such a mind, yeah, not even no, my sister players trying to a mobile format, the team, there, like a body season, we are not going to mean your team, maybe. And to trust them, yeah, that was Sunyani Paz, I told you name. Ajingo, because I Fiacra. To ask them the cross to a honor. So, the watcher for no money, me fan or war boy, and it's a kind of message. Jeff is there. The partial leg in the uncle weeks 2 weeks break, be no more fans sorting them out because less no good night here. Yambo leg in Ria, or Muno Muke, Yanji almost one more. To the me a canon.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yantoaso, Udi, maybe I can say Finado Asmatoaso.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
Mkrofona omunku ke bole no ma ya dio.
Ne fa say.
Omu prema bu. Ni Savannah region.
Okay.
Dewi omunku ga no de omu ya de. Omu sa Ghana tipa.
Okay, Abu, yadase yantoaso. Udi maybe I can say Finado Asmatoaso.
Hello, good evening. This is Kobe.
Kobe
make us free kuti.
Okay, Kobe yanko.
Dibo Mr. Mr. Fino. Asemu de ene IGP. Momum enyama ne nkakura because kotoko ye ko buno side wa omo haye papa. Omo haye omo buye pa na wini de poli de abeye ensem kese pa da wa ese omo hwe no mo so anu na dibo ni bia no ye chi no ni ye sentence no because ma say be cool bi na be ne nam hokwa ti omo hwe IGP abem ni de e bom pa say e be chi omu na be bia yi de bia omo fanto.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Yantoaso, Udi maybe I can say Finado Asmatoaso.
Business near the mining group.
Okay, yet you.
May become more about an amenchamo and then here, yes, in that. Am I have faith to ball for Yasuno? In Yanetes who football museum. Martin is and be a cake, yes, or Ghana. It is I think ya it is a green tasty. Now, I'm also most supporter and I say, Omunifa, it is a cake. I try a movie, Aku Abusia, Abekata, Amayan, and I think as one before. It is a cake, it is young, and I am here. My phone may never be you. Amayan says, Otanakotoponampa. Nanka, yes, you. And yes, a cake, over Kanama to IGP of free crime. Etimatu to Nanamoaba. Kate, what's here?
Okay, yanya kaka yamfa last call na yane chips and wina fi news from ra. Udi baby aka say Finado Asmatoaso. Hello.
Hello, Jibu, for us, ne kasa.
Okay, for us UK yanko London.
Yeah. One